Dreams, new drama from Michel Franco, whose previous films include Sundown and Memory, both of which I quite liked. This reunites him with Jessica Chastain, joined here by Isaac Hernandez and Rupert Friend. The film opens with a truck full of Mexican immigrants, obviously illegal, being opened on the US side of the border. One young man walks into town, manages to hitch a ride, eventually makes his way to San Francisco, where he enters a beautiful house and goes to sleep. When the owner of the house arrives, a wealthy middle-aged woman named Jennifer, it turns out that the two of them know each other and they have been engaged in an affair. She met him through her charity work over in Mexico. He decided on his own to migrate to the US to pursue his dreams of becoming a ballet dancer and also to be in a full-on relationship with her. But as much as Jennifer enjoys his company and affection, she also seems to want to keep his existence hidden from the outside world. So I thought this was probably the best Franco film I've seen thus far. I think it's uncomfortable and provocative. It has some really unpleasant sequences in it, in both psychological and physical ways. But it is also thought-provoking and well-made, and I enjoyed the themes that it tackled, which, because of their very nature, must be uncomfortable to watch. And those themes are, on the one hand, the exploitation of poor immigrants by the wealthy white folk of America, and on the other, the futility of grandiose dreams of even very talented people from poor Mexican backgrounds and the depressing realities of illegal immigration. The film is very consistently showing how a large part of the kindness and charity extended by the rich towards the poor can be performative and self-serving, how they enjoy being praised for it and feeling like they've done something for the people, as long as they're not seen really mixing in with these people. There's always face to be saved, class loyalty to be maintained, and Jennifer seems to fully understand that from the outset, whereas Fernando is oblivious to the fact that he's essentially a sex toy. I really liked the implied casual racism displayed in the film. I also liked, I mean, liked is not the best word in those cases, but you get my meaning. I liked how it tackled the difficulty of navigating the world as an immigrant. Whenever you display a talent or capability that threatens the local people, the immigrant slash race card is immediately being played. You're always in danger of suffering the consequences of being too good at what you do, which always seemed counter-argument to me to the right-wing arguments of, immigration is fine as long as these are regular working people and then they contribute to the society. I think performances are very good. The pacing of the film is really solid, never gets boring. I was fully engaged all the time. Loved the cinematography, which is kind of oppressive in a beautiful way. And the final act of the film, I know, will be very controversial in how it makes Fernando do a really vile thing. After establishing him to be a victim, he turns into a monster himself. But I think this is part of the point that the movie is making, and it shouldn't be read as a full-on generalization, but it makes the point that if you push someone too much and take everything away from them and cut away their dreams, then perhaps in desperation they will then try to do the same thing to you. Because in a fucked up way, that's what Fernando is doing. He's showing Jennifer an extreme version of what he suddenly feels himself to have been. All in all, really solid movie. Recommend checking it out.